afternoon. I'm Lindsay with Cullum Homes. Welcome to our Paradise Valley renovation project. Come on inside. I'm here with Derrick, who's our VP of Renovations, and he's going to walk you through a little bit of the progress today. And then we can talk about our 3D modeling technology and how that helps clients visualize on renovations as well as new construction. So, Derrick.
For sure. Thanks for tuning back in. This is round number 2. So since you guys were with us last, we've obviously completed the rest of our demolition. We brought our framing crew in, made some framing modifications. In all honesty, this is probably the most boring part of a renovation project, or a new build for that matter. It's probably one of the most critical, right? We call it the rough-in phase. So it's when we kind of do all the behind-the-scenes work. We're running electrical wires and moving plumbing and doing all the stuff that's visually not rewarding, but obviously very critical. We're looking at cabinet layouts and appliance specifications and making sure that as we reorient everything, the lights and take out walls and put in walls, everything gets put back in where it needs to be the first time. All the specifications are right, and that way, when you tune back in next time, we'll have all the drywall in and finished, and then we're not cutting up drywall later to move things around because we didn't get it right in the rough-in phase. So very critical phase, not as visually rewarding, but we'll run you through real quick and kind of give you a broad highlight of what's going on. So off-site construction right now, all the cabinetry is being built. We'll probably, in episode 4, we'll call it, have cabinets going in, so that'll be an exciting episode. But we have all that going in. We actually just got a new flooring selection for in here, so we're going to use a 24 by 48 tile product. We were looking at doing maybe some finished concrete floors in here, some other things, but we ended up going with the tile product. So we're working on getting that ordered right now, and we'll be starting to put that in before too long as well. Over here, last time you guys were here, we had a lot of electrical. This obviously was up in a soffit before, so all this had wires and low voltage components and all those types of things. So we were able to get all those disconnected, moved around, get the lights pulled out. We actually framed this ceiling detail down so that the drywall will actually dive back into that wall. Now, in the model here, you can see we've got some base cabinets here. We're actually going to do a piece of art. We've set this up for a TV location, but the homeowner doesn't have a current need for a TV there. So we're going to do some floating shelves, and they'll have LED lighting strips in the bottom of them just to kind of give it a good glow over here. We'll put a piece of art there for now just to cover up the electrical that we've got there. And so then you can see the bar. We're doing some LED built-in lighting on these glass shelves in the back too. So that's what our big round wires down there, all that kind of stuff is for. So that's kind of what we're getting geared up to do during this phase. So as we turn around, we had another big soffit that was kind of up in this corner, as well as a big built-in bench seat down here that was all done in drywall. And so we're taking all that out, as you can tell. And we've got some floor AC supplies, so we're going to go ahead and get those relocated, get the drywall finished up. These 3 windows we're actually going to replace as part of the project. As you can see, throughout the last 25 years, the seals have kind of started to fail. They get a lot of sun exposure, so that's why those 3 are taped in blue. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. We're going to pull out this post that's right here too. You can see how this was cut originally to fit around this soffit, and the same thing up there as well. So this is actually a sandblasted post. So we're going to pull this out, take it in, have it templated, have a new piece of wood all sandblasted, have it stained to color match so we can put that all back together too. So that's going to be going on. As we move over towards the kitchen, we've got some appliances now. We're going to do some cabinetry that goes across. Here is kind of a serving bar from the great room where you guys are at. So we've got 3 appliances on the kitchen side: oven, microwave, coffee machine. So that's what they're running all these wires right now for, is we didn't have any appliance power out here before. So now we're kind of retroing all that, making sure we got the adequate power here so all those appliances will work and we can make the serving bar useful, I should say. Kitchen, same kind of thing. So we went through and added all these little wires sticking out everywhere. So you can see we've kind of made notes and put up tape for where appliances are going to be and layouts on the wall, where LED light strips going to be. So all that kind of fun stuff. That's why we've kind of made the wall look like Swiss cheese, right? We'd rather do it now before the drywaller comes in and get everything oriented where it needs to be, and that we can get it all buttoned back up later. So I don't know if we talked about in last month's episode, This scene that's in the Skylight here is actually from the Homeowners beach house in San Diego. So she brought a picture in initially 25 years ago when we built this house and said, this is what I want this glass to look like. So we're actually going to be removing those 3 glass panels and this older trim that's around it and replacing it with a metal frame trim. We're going to square the ends off and then we're going to reinsert those glass panels in it. So it'll be kind of an updated look while also keeping like a very custom, personalized feature of the house for the homeowner. So you'll see that develop in the next couple months as well. Over through the desk area, we've got built-in cabinets being built for here that are going to be kind of pantry, full depth, pull-out pantry storage here that kind of have some cool metal door panels with some mesh fabric behind them. So those will be real nice, real functional, but still look real clean and presentable off the kitchen here. So this is actually what we call the Homeowners Command Center. So she'll be able to kind of run the show from up here. So again, we're kind of moving some electrical around, adding some new Cat 6 lines, communication lines, kind of bringing up the technology in the house too. So that, 25 years ago we were running coax cables and things like that. Now we're kind of taking advantage of all of this and running all modern networking systems and those types of things. So should be able to get an updated infrastructure as well. As we go through the owner's bedroom, this is the original cork flooring through here. We're actually going to be taking all that out as well. We're going to be putting another floor product that's kind of still in the works. We've narrowed it down to a couple different finishes, but we're going to run it through kind of the command center that we just went through. And then through here, behind here is kind of the owner's bedroom, and we've got some furniture and things like that. So to assist to keeping her from having to move everything out of her house, all her furniture, we actually kind of strategically located stuff, then built these plastic walls. So, we moved maybe 20% or 25% of the stuff out that we had to. And then we were able to just kind of orient things the way we needed to, keep them safe, keep them protected, but also be able to do the job that we need to do safely. So as we come down here, we get to kind of the last piece of the puzzle. This would be the owner's bathroom. So before where these pieces of plywood are, we had a horseshoe-shaped glass block with mirrors kind of inset in the middle of them. So we're actually going to be taking the glass block out and infilling all that, and then you can see up there kind of these long, 80-inch long rectangles. So those are actually going to be glass windows now. So we've ordered these windows. We're just waiting for them to get here. So we're going to put glass windows up there. Then we're going to do kind of freestanding backlit LED mirrors here. Also, we're going to do LED lighting underneath the owner's vanities on both sides. And then we'll have a hanging pendant that kind of hangs in the corner right here. So we're running the switches and all that right now so we can control all those kind of independently and create kind of a little ambiance in here if we want just with that. Or have another switch that backlights the mirrors and does the under cabinet lighting. So working on all that kind of fun stuff right now. Then in the next week here, we'll get the insulators in here, re-insulate all this up. Like I said, by next month when you guys tune in, we'll have all the drywall put back together. Probably be starting on some flooring in the great room. Won't have our cabinets yet, but we'll still have some fun stuff to show you. So we look forward to you guys tuning in next month. Let us know if you got any questions. You got anything, Lindsay?
No, that's it. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.
Yeah, definitely.